Today's question is, why do I love being around animals? Can take this in many ways. Great question. That's something that often as humans we don't really think about in great depth unless you're someone of that, that nature where you're working with animals all the time. But at its core, most humans, not all, most of us love being around animals. One of the main reasons is because it allows us to have our inner child be on show. It allows us to bring it out. Right? You don't treat an animal the way you treat an adult. You treat an animal the way you treat a child, even if it's an adult animal. Right? And the perfect example I'm going to give you, I could talk about cows, pigs, sheep, elephants, lions, giraffes, all the different extremities of animals, including all the underwater stuff. But the best one I'll give is man's best friend, which is a dog, closely followed by, I guess, a cat seems to be the two pets that we as humans have the most of. But if you think about what a dog does, there's so much we can learn from a dog as to why you love being around animals. All right? What do dogs do? Dogs don't speak with language the way we do. They speak in the language of unconditional love, literally unconditional love, which is the ultimate language any of us can try to attain. All right? Dogs are excited just to be with you, just to sit in your space. You could walk out a door, come back in 5 seconds later, and your dog loves you. I've seen this with my brother's dogs. And they're the example I'm thinking of as I'm giving this video. You can literally walk out a door, come in 5 seconds later, and that dog loves you again. Think about when you're feeling sad or feeling happy, the dogs come next to you. Think about why we like dogs so much. Think about, this too, like dog, and I'm big on words and vibrations and sound and all that stuff for those of you who've watched some of my other content or know that side of me. But dog is God backwards. All right, so whether you call it God, source, the creator, the infinite, the eternal, whatever word you use to describe the being that's much bigger and more profound than what we are and where we come from, whatever that is to you, God is a word that is often referred to as that energy, okay, on this realm. So dog, God, backwards. God is of truth, God is of a loving nature at its core, whatever that is. Well, that's what a dog is. Dog shares the same frequency. It could just be a coincidence, but I don't believe in coincidences. So to me, I think that name was positioned there on purpose because God and dog, saying it God or dog, actually hold the same vibration when we speak, which emits the same frequency. And what is a dog? It's a pure love. The only dogs you see that are, I guess, not of that nature is because their owners have treated them poorly. All right, and you'll see dogs become aggressive or violent or whatever because that's the environment that they've grown up in. But even those dogs that are most violent and most have been really fucked around with, to be honest, they can still reverse it back. Love will heal. But that's why we love animals. Animals don't even speak to us, yet we feel so much love from them and can give so much love. They're excited to see us all the time. Have you seen how excited a dog gets to eat food? Unless it's just my brother's Labradors. But geez, they get excited. Have you seen how excited they are even to go to the toilet, even to run outside for 10 seconds? Dogs understand so much that we don't. And so many other animals do too, but I guess I'm only speaking about the dogs because I've seen it firsthand, and I'm not someone that will sit here and speak about, say, sheep when I have no experience with sheep. I'll only talk with you guys about things I've had direct experience with. I see what the dogs do for my brother, his partner, and my family. I see what they do for other families. I see it. That's why we love them so much. We get to bring the part out in ourselves that we don't with humans. But that's our fault. The dogs give us an unbelievable reflection point to learn more about ourselves, and also an unbelievable reflection point as a guiding pillar and a reference point into how we should actually live. Dogs are forgiving. Dogs share. They're loving. They want to just be with you. That's enough for them. They don't need all the material and all the distractions. That's just true presence, true energy. They'll come and just sit with you, cuddle with you, walk with you. They don't care. They're true that's true loyalty. There's so much. So when it comes all the way back to why did you love being with animals so much? This is why. They give you these feelings of this, and it's stuff that we as humans have forgot about. And again, there'd probably be a lot of you watching this could speak way more than I can about animals and about the other animals specifically, but every animal at its core does this. They're healing by nature. For those of you who don't know, I have a YouTube channel where I've made all frequency music. And a lot of the videos that I've made with my frequency music, I have animals in there. Obviously nature, of course, and animals. Because nature and animals are two of the most healing things that we as humans interact with, look at, deal with, feel from. That's why I put it in there. So again, why you love animals so much comes back to the feeling they give you. And they give you a feeling of purity, a feeling of innocence, a feeling of compassion, and a feeling of unconditional love. And if there's anything we can take away from this video beyond the explanation as to why you love being around animals so much, hopefully it's trying to embody a little bit of the animal spirit that they all have and carry that out in our human lives to be more of their nature, because they have a fuckload right that we have a fuckload wrong. All right, so yeah, great question, something different, and hope it helps.